Welcome to another session from LearnHowToReason.com. My name's Matt, and this is part 3 in the songwriting series in Reason. And in part 2, I left you off. I was editing the timing in my the 2 tracks of acoustic guitar that I recorded, and I finished doing that, and I'm ready to join the clips. So what I do here is just grab this, drag it across, and I'm going to right click and press join clips. I'm going to do that to both these and join the clip. Okay, but one thing I have to do is I have to go through where all my splices were, and I have to make sure there's no clicks or pops. So what I'm going to do is listen. But I'm going to double click. I'm going to mute one track. I'm just going to work on one track at a time here. I'm going to double click this clip. And you can see I joined it, but still all the edits I made are there. And where you do your fades is in the comp editor with audio. Otherwise, you'll get an error. And you'll get an error if you try to do the fades before you did the join clips, and then you go ahead and you try and join the clips. You'll get an error that says join clips will change the audio result, I believe. So do your fades in the comp editor. So you just join. You make your edits, you join the clips, and now here, this is where you do your fade ins and fade outs. So basically, you can just sit here and listen where you have a click or a pop and fix it. There was one right there, so I'll just click right here, and I just pull it out, and that will fix it. So let's try it again. Now there was one right there. And it's that easy. You just pull it out a little and it fixes it. So I'm going to go through the rest of these tracks and make sure I have no clicks and pops, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got all my my crossfades edited, and I have no clicks and pops, and now it's time to take this guitar tracks, the 2 acoustic tracks here, and do what I want to do with them. And what I want to do here is this. In this section of the song, I want the acoustic guitar to be the main instrument. I want it to be the bed, or that all the other instruments and vocals sit on top of them. I want the acoustic guitars to be wide and nice and roomy for everything to sit on top of. That's the best way I can explain it, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the mixer view here, and I've got, this is just the if you go up here to File and you go New File from Template, I started off this song using the empty FX template, and what that does is it brings in this all plate reverb. If you go in here and edit it, you can see it right here, all first plate, and I like it. I've tried a bunch of different ones, but I just like this reverb. So let's listen to it. It opens it up, right? Just putting that on it kind of widens it. But I'm going to do something a little different. Okay, so let me go back here. I have the plate reverb on the sends here on my 2 guitars, and what I want to do is I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to go select Bounce Mixer Channels. Oops, sorry about that. It's my phone. And what I'm going to do is I want to bounce the plate reverb effect only. And I'm going to bounce it between the left and right locators. And I'm going to bounce it to a new track in the song. So let's do that. It takes a second. Okay. Now I have just the reverb of these two tracks going through the mixer. Listen to this. So, okay. Now I have this reverb, and I'm going to do some cool stuff with it. But what I'm going to also do here is I'm going to, let's see here. Oh, let's take this off solo. I'm going to duplicate this track. Duplicate tracks and devices. This is the guitar with the mic. And I'm going to relabel this. I want this to be mic, guitar, right. I'm going to change it in here. I just double click on the clip label and I can edit it. I'm going to put right. And then I'm going to go in here and change this to left. Left. Okay, good. And this is just the pickup. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan these left and right. I'm going to pan these to start with, way, really wide, and so now let's listen to this now. See how it kind of opens it up. Here, do you hear the difference when I'm pulling out the plate? Just the reverb effect. And we can turn this off and this one. So listen to it. Okay, so that's giving me a little more airy, roomy sound. I'm not done yet. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the pickup. And what I want to do on the pickup is I'm going to add in a find it here, Creative Effect or Studio, the unison effect. And now, right in the center, we have the pickup. And let's see here. So we're adding in, now we're starting to add in some character, but that's right up the center. Now, okay, now what I want to do is I'm trying to give this a really big sound, but I want a little retroness to it all. But yet I want the main guitar to be crisp and easy to hear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my reverb here. Let's get here. And I'm going to do some crazy stuff here. This is one thing I love about Reason. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the equalizer, and let's make sure that, yeah, and I'm going to grab the 14.2 channel, but I'm going to make an adjustment right here. I'm going to device. What I want to do is go here. And I'm going to come out of my mixer into the EQ and then into that. Now, what I'm going to do is add in I want to add in a chorus, and this is going to go to the sends, the aux sends. See? Puts it right in. I want a phaser. I want a digital delay line. And I'm going to add in a little fold back distortion. Now this is just the reverb going through all this. I'm just going to turn up the accents here. So this is what the reverb track sounds like now. This is with it off. It just adds that, it adds something that is kind of mythical in a way. So we'll add in a little the reverb here. That's pretty cool. So now I have my guitar track. You know, I have the basic sound that I want my acoustic guitars to sound like. And in the next video, we'll add in some strings or synthesizer to accent some of the chord changes. And yeah, we're coming along. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I hope this helps out somebody. Take care.